All right, here we go, guys. Stand up nice and straight. We're bowing in, courtesy, respect. Read. Pictures. Read. All right. All right, why don't you guys grab your notebook real quick? We have the shortest ever lectures today. Shortest ever. I mean it.
Is it just me or your video is frozen?
Really?
It might just be you.
Okay, I'll dial back in again.
Okay, because Mr. Donovan, you can see me moving.
I can.
How many fingers am I holding up?
11.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Donovan,
Yes.
can you, I might need help with spelling, just say that.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Senanika, can you hear us now? Am I frozen still or no?
All good.
All right, so we're going to talk about two subjects today. The first one is going to be kotekitai. Mr. Donovan's going to spell that for us.
Are you ready? Kote, new word, Ki, new word, Tai. Kote kitai.
I did spell that correctly. Okay, so kotekitai. Kote, so kote means forearm, and and then Mr. Donovan, I usually say forearm foraging.
Sure.
What would you say?
That's what I learned. To forge the forearm. You are correct.
Okay, so, but we use this word to mean any conditioning of the body. And I don't mean like conditioning we do in the beginning of class, like, you know, push-ups and jumping jacks and all that sort of stuff. We mean like hitting of the body. All right. So why do we do kotekitai? We want to get used to being hit, right? So if we do all this great, you know, techniques and practice and whatnot, and we never actually get hit, then someday when we get attacked and somebody hits us, it's very surprising and hard to come back from. So we want to give ourselves that feeling of being hit to some extent. All right. Not being hit as hard as we can, obviously. And there are other things that we do. We do like sparring where you get hit some, but this is a little different. So we do a lot of different drills. Some of them involve the forearm, where we're hitting of the forearm, and some involve the legs, the stomach. We don't really practice getting hit in other places. We don't really practice getting hit in the head or the groin or any of those, or the back, none of those, okay? So kotekitai is where we practice getting hit. So it's usually a repetitive kind of drill. It's usually easier for me to show you this when I have other people with me, but I don't. So we're gonna do today some individual kotekitai drills, but kotekitai drills are usually two people together, where we'll do something like this. We'll do middle block, lower block, middle block, lower block, and I'll be doing it to someone else, and we'll be practicing, and we'll be thinking about how we're blocking and how we're hitting, so that we're making sure we're using the correct part of our body. We're using our body mechanics. We're not just using our arm. So that's one kotekitai. Sometimes we do a kotekitai drill where we're punching at somebody's stomach. So we're tapping and they're tapping our arms. There are lots of different ones we do, okay? Sometimes we do it to the legs. We'll do like a kick down on their leg and they'll kick us and then we'll kick the other side. So lots of different drills like that. So kotekitai is conditioning the body to get hit, all right? So we're gonna do some drills today in class to give you that experience as well. You'll get to hit yourself. Okay, the next subject we're gonna talk about is makiwara, M-A-K-I-W-A-R-I. No, W-A-R-A, makiwara. Maki is one word, M-A-K-I, wara is another word, W-A-R-A, okay? Makiwara. This is a makiwara. So we hold this and people get to punch it and kick it. And again, it gives them the feeling of being able to hit something hard, because I can hold this pad and any one of you can hit me pretty hard and I'll be okay. If you hit me as hard as you could, obviously I wouldn't be okay. So that wouldn't be a great training thing, because I wouldn't be able to come to class as often. All right, so what does makiwara mean? Maki means roll. Some of you, who likes sushi? Who's gone to eat sushi before? All right, awesome. We got a lot of sushi lovers here. Someday I hope to have sushi with all of you, by the way. That would be great. Me and Mr. Donovan would love to have sushi with you guys someday. All right, in any case, you might have eaten a maki there, okay? You might have eaten a maki. Maki means roll. Sometimes they cut them into 6 or 8 pieces, right? That's a maki. All right. Also, maybe you've eaten a te maki. Te means hand, like karate. Karate, empty hand. So te maki is hand roll. You know, the ones that look like an ice cream cone? Who's eaten one of those before? All right. Nice. All right. So now you have words that you already know from eating that now you can use for karate, right? Okay. So makiwara. Wara means straw, so it's roll of straw. In the old days, they used to hit a roll of straw, and that was their focus pad or whatever. Now we have these really cool ones that are, easy to hold with handles and whatnot. All right, and they're great training tools. So when we hit a makiwara, sometimes we hit it for power, but a lot of times we hit it for focus. So we're trying to hit one place. All right. And that could either be for focus, for exercise, to see how good we can do a technique. Like maybe I'm trying to focus on my kick and I want to make sure I'm kicking the same spot every time and I'm working on my balance or whatever. So there's a lot of different reasons we might want to hit a makiwara pad. So in the old days, it was a roll of straw or even a board. And even now, a lot of times we have at the dojo, we have some nice boards that have give, that have a pad on the end of it. You never want to hit something that doesn't have give. If I go up and start punching a tree, that's not so great for my body. Okay. So the things you hit should have give. One of the things that I like to practice with at home for a makiwara pad, of course, a pillow, and I'm going to have you guys get a pillow and we'll use that for class today. But I like to use like the shower curtain, and I like to just pick one spot. Now, if I hit the shower curtain too hard, I'm going to rip it or tear it down or something like that, and then that would be bad, right? But I could just use it to tap one spot, tap the same spot over and over. Or with my punch, I want to just touch my top 2 knuckles to it. Bam, 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 right? So maybe my back fist, boom, boom. I'm just hitting one spot. So you can do that at home with certain things. My brother, he hangs a tennis ball in his garage to stop, so he'll stop the car in a certain spot. So, I don't want to hit that ball until it goes like this, but I can try just tapping at the ball. So something like that, something that won't break, those are good things to try to use as like a makiwara or a focus, okay? That's really all I have to say about that. So, okay, you can put your books away and we're going to get started, but I want you to grab a pillow. So if you have makiwara pad, that's great. Otherwise, like just a regular pillow that looks like this. Grab a pillow. We're going to use that today a little bit for class.
The firmer, the better.
No comment. All right. Mr. Donovan, try to be good, please.
I'm going to mute myself.
All right, everybody back. We're going to start with some stretching. So everybody put your feet apart and stretch straight down to the center. And stretch to your right leg. Make sure you keep your knees straight. And bend that leg. Keep the other leg straight. Good. Back to the center. You can put your feet apart a little more if you want. And to your left leg. Okay, now bend that left leg. Keep your other leg straight. Good, back to the center. Okay, walk your feet in. Good. All right, let's take one arm, put it across your body, pull up your arm from the back of the elbow towards you. Okay, open all the way and switch arms. Good, open all the way. Keep doing that. And now keep your arms out and twist. Leave your feet still. All right, good job. Shake out your legs. Shake out your hands. All right, so let's start with the first Koteki Tai exercise we're gonna do. Put your feet apart, shoulder width. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn our feet out to the sides and we're gonna bend our knees. We call this Seiyuchin stance or horse stance. You wanna make sure your back is straight, that you're not leaning forward. So your back should be straight. All right, now when you do this stance, all right, you don't want your legs to be too far apart, but you don't want them to be too close. You can bend as much as you want. You don't really want to go below your knees, okay? But you can be as low as you want. Now, remember, keep your back straight. Now, feel your legs on one side. We're gonna smack the front and then smack the back. Smack, smack. And when we do that, we're gonna use the blades of our hands for the front, like we do for our basic number 14 that we learned last week. So the blades, and then the other side of our hands, which are the others. So it's this blade or the, what we call a haito. Okay, so it's like the thumb side. So thumb side on the back side, shoot on the front. And we're just gonna do that. Get a little bit lower, keep your back straight. And you should feel this in your thighs, both because you're tapping, only tapping, I'm not hitting hard, I'm just tapping. And also because it hurts to be this low for so long. Good. Now stand up for a second. We're gonna add one more strike to that. So shake out your legs. So we did shuto, heito, right? Now we're gonna do a palm strike to the top part. So we did shuto to the front part, heito to the back, and palm strike to the tops. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice and low. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. and you're just tapping. Your legs can be very sensitive, especially on the inside, not so much on the outside or the top, but on the inside. A little lower, should be burning.
Try to keep your back straight. Don't lean forward.
Stand up straight, shake it out. Anybody not feel that? Okay. Good, I'm glad you felt it. That's good. All right. Let's do another Koteki Tai. So this one's a little more challenging, all right? This one's a little tricky. So we're gonna use our elbows a little bit. So we're gonna, our basic number 10 goes straight up, right? So take your hand, put it in front of you, and let's do that. We wanna think about hitting right here, this part of our arm, straight up. Everybody do that. Good. Now, we're gonna do that one side, and now do it on the other side. Keep going. Just switching sides. Up, up. Okay, good. So now we're gonna do, so we did up, up. We're gonna do down on an angle. So we're gonna come down with our elbow, down. Again, we're pretty much hitting with that same spot, coming down a little bit. Keep your, don't let your hand get stuck in your shirt here. Do that. Now we're gonna do a flat elbow, coming flat across. That means this hand is upright. So flat across, flat across. Elbows are very strong in self-defense, hitting with all the surfaces of our elbow. Right.
Miss Yulo, you can make your fist go to the other side of your head. So if you're using your right arm, your fist goes over your left shoulder. Right, that's it.
Right. Don't let your arms get, don't let your hand get stuck in your shirt or in your body. Let it be free the whole time. The momentum's coming from wherever your fist is leading. That's how you're getting more power from your strike. So don't let it get trapped. All right, so now I'm going to show you something real quick. This is called a bakwa. A bakwa. Someday Mr. Donovan's going to do a lecture on Chinese martial arts. He might show us this. But you see, it's like a stop sign. It's like a stop sign. So we started out doing the upper for this level, and then we came down on an angle for this one, and we just did this one, which was a flat elbow. Now we need to come up. We're going to do a rising elbow, which is going to be that surface. You ready? So we're doing a rising elbow, which is kind of like the one where we came down, or even like the side one. But we're going rising up, like we're punching somebody on the side of our head, and we're stopping our elbow here. This is probably like if we were hitting somebody in the ribs. So one side, other side. Keep going. Think about your hand being in the middle. You're going through with your hand and hitting in the center.
And this one, again, you've got to have your fist over the opposite shoulder. That's right, Ms. Hoban.
Okay, now we're going to do one that goes straight down. Straight down. Okay, so let's say somebody was coming to kick me. Bam, I might come down. Or I just need them in the groin and they bent over and I go bam, right to their head. Okay, so here we go. Straight down, straight down, straight down. Keep going. All right, you guys did good with that. Now we're going to add them all together. This is, I know, going to be really hard, but I think it's a fun drill and I just wanted you to try it anyway. So we're going to go, don't do it yet, just watch me. We're going to go up, up, down angle, center, center, up angle, down, down. That's our stop sign. That's our bakwa. Okay? But we did two. We did down, down, this side, this side, this side, this side, this side, this side, and then this one, this one. Okay, here we go. Let's do it together. We're gonna go up, up, that's the top, down angle, middle, middle, up angle, straight down, straight down. Nice, let's do it again. Straight up. Straight up, keep that hand on the side of your head. Down angle, arm across, down angle, straight through the middle, up angle, get your hand to the side, up angle, straight down, straight down. Now, if you're getting good at this, you can go fast. Bam, 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 1, 2. You can do it as fast as you'd like. Okay, go ahead. I'll do it slow, and then you can either stay with me or not. You can hit harder if you want to hit harder. All right. I think it's a good drill. It's a drill I came up with when we were quarantined for about 2 months, and I thought, hey, I haven't hit anybody in a long time, except for my children. All right, so that's a fun one. If it was hard, that means it just needs a little practice. All right. All right, so those are some Koteki Tai drills. We're gonna do, why don't we use our pad? So everybody grab your pad. All right, so let's try one of those basics to your pillow. So we're gonna do that one that goes rising up. So if I'm doing a rising elbow, my hand ends up on the side of my head, like it's punching the bad guys talking in my ear, okay? Now, when I do that, I wanna hit the pillow. Don't move your pillow side, just hold it, and you wanna hit. You can hit your pillow pretty hard. Now, I know you just did a lot of elbows, so I just want you to get a feel for this so you can do it another time. There aren't a whole lot of strikes that we can do while holding a pad by ourselves, but this certainly is one of them. And it feels pretty good. Opposite side. Remember, keep that hand to the side of your head, hitting with your elbow. All right, great job. Your elbows are probably tired. We're going to use this pad, this makiwara, so to say. We're going to do some knee strikes. So just like we always do our knee strikes, put your right foot behind you. We're going to hold our pillow. Now, usually we do clap grab. Well, we already have this. So we're going to already clapped it. We already grabbed, and now we're going to pull it through our knee. We're not trying to hit our knee with it as much as we're trying to get our knee to go through it, but it can be a combination of the two. So we're going to pull it to our knee and pull our knee through it at the same time here, and then put our foot behind us. Also pointing your toes at the ground. All right, here we go. Each, knee, son, chi, go, rook, seach, hutch, hoop, two, each.
Good foot position, everybody. Looking good.
On, chi, go, rook, seach,
Bring your knee up to the pillow.
hutch,
Don't bring the pillow down to your knee.
two. All right, switch feet. Here we go. Each, knee, son, chi, go, point those toes down, root, seach, hutch, who, ju, each, knee, son, chi, go, rook, seach, hutch, who, ju. All right, great job. We can put those to the side right now. Maybe we'll use them again for something else. All right, well, let's go through our basics a little bit. So everybody, variety position. We're just going to do them a few times each side. If you have any questions, let me know. Basic number one, we step forward, straightforward punch to somebody's center on the same side, right. Here we go. Each, knee, some, opposite side. Each, knee, some. Basic two, step forward, right, turn your hand on your right side, uppercut, pull it back, step back. Each, knee, some, opposite. Each, knee, some. Good. Basic exercise number three, step right, drop your hip a little, punch with your left, using your hips, pull it back, step back. Each, knee, some, opposite side. Each, knee,
That's a good stance, Miss Dietz. Good job.
some. Good. Base number four, stepping with your right foot, drop your hip, turn your left hand, rise up, use your hips a little, muscle your legs, and do an uppercut, pull it back, step back.
Make sure that your feet are shoulder width apart.
Knee, song, opposite. Each, knee, song. Good. Last one for right now. We're gonna do number five. Five, we step back with our right foot. Our left hand is an inside middle block. Turn your hand towards your, turn your pinky towards your nose. Make sure your arm is straight. We're deflecting, letting it go past us. Use your hips, lower block. Don't lock your arm. Pull it in, punch to the center, ki, pull back, step back up. Each inside middle block, lower block, one punch, step up. Knee, song, opposite side. Each, knee, song.
Nice blocks, everybody. Good job.
All right, so we learned our back kick from the floor. We're gonna do another kick from the floor. We're gonna do a straightforward kick from the floor. Okay, so everybody find a spot. Make sure you turn your camera so we can see you. So make sure we can see you. Now, this is a little different than the back kick from the floor, right? For the back kick, we use the floor to balance us. But this time, maybe we just fell down and we're going to lift our feet. One of them is going to block our groin and the other one is going to be doing the kicking. We're kicking with the ball, with the heel of our foot. So we point our toes at us, okay? And we're going to pull our other knee as close to us as possible because this is a thrust kick. So we want as much thrust as we can get, like it's a piston. All right, so it's not like riding a bike, which would look more like this, but actually thrusting forward. So the more you pull your knee in, the stronger it'll be. Point your toes at you and think about hitting with your heel. Your head should be up, your hand should be up in a guard. It's going to be tiring for your head, but it's actually really good practice. Besides that, it's going to engage your core, and we want to get some exercise from this. So you're going to feel tired in your core, and that's good. So hands up, head up, one foot out, one foot blocking your groin. Here we go. Each, knee, song, chi, go, rock, seach, touch, ku, ju, each, knee, song, chi, go, rook, seach, touch, ku, ju, and relax.
Everybody's doing great. Make sure when you do those kicks that they're about knee to groin height, somewhere in that area. Don't go straight up.
All right, so since we're down here, we're going to do another kick from the ground. You guys can look at me for a second. So now I'm going to turn to my side. We learned side fall last week on Monday. So side fall looked like this. Remember, we landed on our side. Everybody remember? So my head is up, my hand is up, my other hand is next to me, but not under me, not too high. One leg is bent on the ground, the other leg is either up or on the ground, not in the same line as that one. So if I had just fallen down and somebody's coming at me, from here, I could do a side blade kick, okay? This reminds me of like one of those Ninja Bread cookies, you know? All right, so one foot is up, blocking your groin, the other foot is gonna kick out with the blade of your foot, just like our other blade kick, all right? The back blade, and each time we're gonna pull it in. So we're only kicking with our top foot here. Ready, everybody, let's do this. So lay on your side, one leg. So this time I want you on your side, not on your back. One foot is up in front of your groin, the other foot's up. It's kind of like we could clap our feet from here, okay? Hand up, head up, here we go. Each. Remember, we're kicking them in the leg. Don't try to kick straight up. We don't want to kick anywhere but their leg. Each. We're not kicking legs. We're only kicking with the top leg. You should be on your side. Bring it back. Son. Good. Chi. No. I'm going to turn a little to make sure you can see me good. Roke. Seach. Up. Good. Jude. Okay, relax. We're going to do some more, but I'm giving you a second just in case your neck gets tired. All right. Let's do the opposite side. So lay on your side on the opposite side, arm next to you, hand up, one foot up, both feet up for now, okay? And here we go. Each. Knee. On. Chi. So. Rope. Feet. Up. Good. Great job, relax. And we're going to do the other side again. 10 more each side. Here we go. Hands up, head up. Each. Knee. On. Chi. Go. Rope. Seat. Up. Good. Good, relax. Last time, opposite side. Hands up, head up, feet up. Each. Knee. On. Go. Rope. Seat. Up. Good. Good. And relax. All right, we might do some more stuff on the floor, but let's stand up. We'll review some more of our basics. All right, so number 6. Number 6, we're gonna step back, smash down towards the back leg, middle block to the front leg, one punch to the center, step back up. Here we go. Each, smash, block, eat, knee, song, chi, go, opposite side, each, knee, song. Good. Basic number 7 is a lot like number 6, but our hands are open. Step back, catch. Open hand, middle block. Keep that elbow in. Only go to the edge of your body. Pull it in. Palm strike with your fingers to the side. And step up. Each. Knee. Song. Chi. Opposite side. Each. Knee. Song. Keep that elbow down. Chi. All right, great job. Number 8, same thing, but we're going to go to the chin. Our fingers will point up this time. Step on back right. Each. Knee. Song. Opposite side. Each. Knee. San. Great job, you guys. All right, number 9. Number 9's tricky. We're going to step. Number 9 is the only one we don't block to our front leg. So our front arm doesn't block, our back arm does. So we're going to step with our right foot forward and like we're leaving our other foot behind. The forward leg is bent, the backwards leg is straight. Our arm, our opposite arm, not the one that's stepping, is going to draw a line from our hip to the edge of our head. We're thinking about blocking with those 2 bones. Now, when we step, they were left behind and we're going to use our hips and punch back towards where their ribs are. Pull it back, step back. Here we go. Stepping with your right foot, blocking with your left hand. Each. Good. Knee. Song. You guys look great. Opposite side. Each. Knee. Song. Good. You got it. All right, number 10, we're going to step forward with our right foot. Our right arm comes all the way up. Hammer, strike, and retract. Pull that in, punch with the other arm. Pull it back, step back. Each. Knee. San. Good, I'm going to turn sideways so you can see it. Here we go, opposite side. Each. Knee. San. Nice job, guys. All right, shake out your arms for a second. Good job. Everybody go back down on the floor. Okay. Now, so one of the things, so we talked about doing our side fall, quick fall. There are other falls that we haven't worked on yet. We never really want to be on the floor. I don't know if we talked about this yet, but it's a dangerous place to be. People can kick us, step on us, stuff like that. So we want to try to get up on the floor if we can. I don't know if I'm going to teach you how to get up today because I don't know that we're going to have time. But what we're going to work on is this. Let's say somebody did just get us on the floor and we fell down and we didn't have time to get up. They're going to come towards me. I'm going to kick them, right? I'm going to use my kicks. Maybe I'll be doing the straightforward kick. Maybe it's faster for me to do the side blade kick, all right, whatever I'm doing, okay? But they're not going to spend a lot of time there while I'm kicking them. They're going to try to move. When they move, I'm going to be in trouble unless I turn. So what we're going to practice is this. We're going to take our hands, we're going to sit up onto our tailbone, basically. And we're going to put our arms behind us. From here, I can have my feet up and I can turn. So if I need to pivot this way, I can. If I need to turn this way. All the while keeping my legs up, because that's going to keep them at a distance. They know I'm going to kick them if they come close. So while they're trying to get around me, I am keeping my feet up and I'm turning. Try this. Now I'm on mats. It's not as easy as if I was on my nice wood floor to turn, but it's probably easier than if I'm on like gravel. Who knows, right? There are a lot of surfaces and you should actually be able to do this move from all the surfaces. All right. But we're going to do it from whatever surface you're on. That's going to be it. So when I say each one, you're going to go to the right and you're just going to keep moving to the right. I don't want you to go like this. Please. That. I want you to move yourself. Keep those feet up if you can. When I say each, you're going to go to the right. When I say knee, two, you're going to go to the left. When I say san, you're going to go back with your hands up and your feet up like you're going to kick people. You can actually do 2 kicks every time. So if I say each, you're going to turn to the right. Keep going until I say something different. When I say knee, turn to the left. When I say san, 2 kicks. Okay? Are you guys ready? Here we go. Each. Knee. Each. San. Keep those hands up too. Good. Each. Now you should feel this in your core. Knee. Keep those feet up. San. Good. Each. Knee. Each. Knee. San.
San is the kicks. Make sure. Good.
Watch you for a second, so we're just gonna do a tiny bit more. If it hurts, that's good. You're working really hard. Here we go. Lay back, pick your hands up. Pick your feet up. Each. Turn to the right. Put your hands on the floor. You got it right. Knee. Each. San. Oh, nice job, guys. Awesome. Okay, everybody stand up. Now, usually in the dojo, I have people running around you trying to smack you in the head. So you got off easy today, I'm just saying. All right, let's work a few more basics. So we did what, 10? We're gonna do number 11. Number 11, everybody ready for this? It's just like number 5, except we step forward and we do 5 punches instead of 1. So everybody do it with me. Step forward with your right foot, inside middle block, lower block, 5 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and step back. Knee. Hey. San. Hey. Great job. Okay, opposite side. Step forward, inside middle block, lower block, 5 punches. Knee. Hey. San. Hey. Good job. All right, number 12 is just like number 11, or it's like number 6. Step forward, we do a smash down, block up, 5 punches, same spot. Step on with your right foot. Each, smash, block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Knee. San. Good. Opposite side. Each. Knee. San.
Make sure you bring those punches all the way back to your hip. Every single one of them, all the way back to your hip.
All right, basic number 13. We're gonna step with our right foot. We're gonna do a parry. Actually, both feet move. And we're letting something go by us. We're pushing it. Now our other hand is gonna do a low round punch. Make sure the back of your hand is facing you so we hit with those top 2 knuckles. The other hand is gonna go a little higher towards somebody's jaw or something like that. And then we step back. So again, parry, use your hips and your stomach muscles. A good ab workout, all right? So tighten your stomach muscles. Here we go. Each, parry, round punch low, round punch high, and step back. Knee, parry, round punch low, round punch high. That back of your hand should be facing you. San. Key. Go. Okay, let's do the other side. We step left hand parry. Round punch low, back of the hand faces you. Round punch higher. And step back. Each. Knee. San. Key. Go. All right, great job. Basic 14. We're gonna step forward with our right foot. Everybody do this with me. Actually, I changed my mind. Everybody step forward with your left foot. Left hand, palm up to the ceiling. We're gonna rotate it over to do a shoot-do strike, which is kind of like a side blade kick, but with your hands. The other hand's gonna come back, elbow all the way back. We're gonna rotate it around, come down, hitting with the same part of our hand, pull it back and step back. Now, everybody do this with me. Do the first part. The other part is like throwing a baseball. So everybody pretend you have a baseball in your hand. How would you throw it? Pull it all the way back and throw the baseball. Show me what throwing the baseball looks like. All right, so that's what this is. We want our elbow back. We want to rotate it and then release, hitting with the blade. All right, so a lot of times people just do this part, but you get a lot more power and momentum if you start with your elbow back, right? Because then your power, you get all that power before that. Okay, so here we go. Stepping forward, left hand, palm up. Rotate and strike. This is a quick strike. The person is only this far away from me. If it's any further, my fingers lead and that's bad. So it's just a nice quick strike. Makes them go, ooh, and then I come down with my other strike. Okay, so here we go. Stepping left hand up, quick strike. Other hand back, down strike. Retract, step back. Each. I get a little closer just in case. You don't need to see my feet. Knee. Thumb.
Everybody's doing really well on this one.
Chi. Go. All right, let's do our other side. Stepping forward with your right foot. The reason I had you do the left was a lot of you guys are righties, so you throw with your right hand, but it's the same as if you throw with the other hand on this side. So turn it over, strike, other hand comes back, rotate it around, down and up, and step back. Each. Knee. Down. He. Go. Good job, you guys. All right. We have one more basic to learn, okay? But let's do one more conditioning exercise before that. All right, what didn't we work on? We did some core stuff. We did a little leg stuff. Do a whole lot of arm stuff. Let's do for our back. All right, I think I did these last week, but I'm really trying to work on this back. So everybody lay down on your stomach. Lay down on your stomach. Pick your legs up, pick your arms up. And when I say each, you're gonna pull your shoulders back and pull up as much as you can. All right, and then go back to super person. So super person, and then pulling up. Here we go. Each. Think about those back muscles and your shoulder muscles. Knee and your butt, really.
Hands off the floor the whole time.
Down. Squeeze it for a second before you release. Chi. Go. Roke. Teach. Touch. Squeeze. Two. Two. 5 more. Each. Me. Song. Chi. Go. Put your hands next to you and just stretch up to the ceiling. Leave your belly at the floor. Now leave your hands here and sit back onto your feet. Nice. Take a few nice deep breaths. All right, slowly stand up. All right, break it up. All right, basic number 15, the last basic, last Ishinmu basic. We are going to, back to ready position. We're gonna look over our right shoulder. We're gonna step back into cat stance. All right, if you remember what cat stance looked like, and I'm gonna turn to the side. We're gonna step back. So right now, both feet are facing forward. We want our foot that steps back to face perpendicular to the other one, all right? And we're gonna stick our hip out and pull our foot a little bit. And this is cat stance. 90% of the weight is on the back leg, 10% on the front leg. All right, so when we step back, we look, right? We're gonna cross our arms in front. The top hand faces down, the bottom hand faces up. We step back. When we step back, we're gonna hit them with our hip. And then we're gonna do an elbow strike back. We want the hand to be nice and high. Our other hand goes forward. So let's say there's lots of things we can be thinking about when we're doing basics. But for the beginning, let's say that somebody grabbed my hand right now and I wanna knock it off. So I'm using my front hand, they grab my wrist and I'm knocking it off. Okay, at the same time, maybe there's somebody behind me and I go bam, but first I hit him with my hip. So when I step back, hit him with my hip, elbow strike back. Keep that hand nice and high, don't let it drop. All right, we wanna hit them with our elbow. Lots of elbows to get today. Today was a big elbow day. All right, the other hand's going forward. One hand faces down, one hand faces up, okay? And they don't turn over. So again, we look, we step back in a cat stance, hit him with our hip, elbow back. Other hand goes forward a little bit, not a lot. Sometimes people say this looks like when you start like a lawnmower or a go-kart, right? That, you know how you do that? Or like a motor boat or something, okay? That same motion, how you pull up on it, okay? All right, so let's try it together, guys. So ready position? We're gonna look over our right shoulder, step back, hit him with your hip, elbow strike, and come back. Good. Look, step, hip, elbow. Keep that hand in front. Good. And step up. Good. Look, step, elbow back. Good job. Let's do it again. Here we go. Look, step, elbow. You guys look great. That bottom hand should be facing up. So not like this and not like this, but up, high and tight. All right. Good. Here we go again. We'll just do it quick now. Each. Knee, look, step, elbow, hand in front.
If your left foot is back, your left arm is going to do the elbow. If your right foot is back, the right arm is going to do the elbow.
Chi. Go. All right, let's do the other side. I'm still gonna do this side. I'll turn this way this time so you can see from a different view. All right, here we go. Stepping with your left foot. Look over your left shoulder. Step back, cat stance, elbow back. Here we go. Each. Knee, look, step, elbow. San. Chi. Go.
That's good, Miss Steets. Left side does the elbow. Good. Left side back. Left side elbows backwards. Good.
Rook. Seach. Remember that
Good, Miss Hoban.
that front arm goes across the back arm before it goes forward. Hatch. Two. Two. All right, questions on those? All right, well, congratulations, you guys, on finishing the Ishinru basics.
Woot.
Awesome. So now you're going to want to practice those. You're going to want to know them by their numbers, right? So practice makes it easier. I know it's hard to remember. You want to try to connect them to each other. Okay. I don't remember if I talked to you about this or not, but like 1 is the easiest one. And then up the ladder of success. So 2 goes higher than that. 3 is like number 1, but it's opposite. 4 is like number 2, but opposite. 5 is the first one we do a block. Our main focus is a low block, right? 6 up the ladder of success. Our main focus, middle block. 7 is like 6, but our hands are open. 8 is like 7, but up the ladder of success, we go to the chin instead of the rib. 9 is the only one we don't block to the front leg. 10, I don't know how you'll remember that ever. No. I don't have a real good way to remember 10. I mean, sometimes people say hammer time because we're doing a hammer fist, or I like to think of it as like Rock'em Sock'em Robots. If you've ever seen Rock'em Sock'em Robot, right? 11 is like number 5, 12 is like number 6, 13. You know, actually one of my students said it looks like Justin Timberlake with smooth moves. Justin Timberlake. All right. 14 is karate chop. And 15 is the last one, and that's how you remember it. I have a lot of musical references. Sometimes somebody thought it looks like Beyonce. I don't really do it like Beyonce, but they think it can look like Beyonce, not when I do it, but. All right, you know, and then, or you can make some kind of a little saying. 1 is like a gun. 2, ha, chew, right? Whatever you want to do to make yourself remember these basics, but you will be tested on them and you need to know them. So now's your time. Next week, we're not giving you any new remembering kind of material like this. So we are going to work on it more next week as well. So we hope that you get a good grip on it. So think of any questions you have and you can ask us during the week. All right, very good. Everybody stand up. We're going to bow out, and then if you can stay for a quick drink, that would be great. You guys should have possibly received testing notices in your email. Sometimes our mail goes to spam or some other place, but you should be checking your email because you're all, congratulations, getting tested. That's not for a while, so we have a lot more stuff to work on with you guys, but we know that you'll be totally set and ready to go by the time you need to be, which will be the end of this class, by the way. So your testing is the week after this class ends. So yeah. Anything to add, Mr. Donovan?
Yes, I just wanted to remind everybody, I want to make sure I'm right though. President's Day, which is the 15th, which is Monday, we still have this class, correct?
Correct.
Great.
Right. Is there anybody who can't make it on the 15th? You all can make it? Okay, good. Yay. All right. All right, everybody stand up nice and straight. 3. 3. Thank you for class today. Great job.
Thank you, Ms. Levitz.
All right, quick drink today. Grab a drink and we shall a little toast together.